Yo! Perfidious Pete here. Deer stalker on my head and meerschaum pipe clamped firmly in my jaws. In Aven Colony. Infiltrated. Colony's been infiltrated, or the colony ship rather. I don't know necessarily if it's my colony, but the question is, what or whom has infiltrated the colony ship? And I'm genuinely confused because honestly, other than John Carpenter's The Thing, I'm having a difficult time imagining anyone who would want to live in this toilet of a colony we're developing. Pete, did you just call your own town a toilet? Yeah, I did. I'm not averse to calling a spade a spade. I mean, if it barks like a duck and walks like a duck and swims like a duck, and probably ducks don't bark, but you see where I'm going with it. Even in Sandy Gulch, which was also kind of a crummy place to live, but Sandy Gulch was a paradise compared to our life in the Night King's realm here beyond the wall. Sure, in Sandy Gulch, you were going to spend a big portion of your days picking the tiny bits of sand out of the folds of your scrotum, but at least you still had a scrotum. You were going to spend a lot of time picking grit out of your genitals, but you had genitals. If this place loses power for like 20 minutes while you're sleeping in the buff, suddenly, you're not even going to have genitals anymore. You're just going to have a big black frostbitten scab where your fun zone used to be. Why would you want to live here? Plus, I don't know if you guys have heard this or not, but word around the rumor mill is that this place may have been infiltrated by parties unknown. Possibly even by Wilford Brimley-shaped bubblegum monsters. And you know their first move is going to be to cut the power while you're asleep. We're on a one-way ticket to No Junkville. That's all I'm saying. If you see a guy headed around the colony heating a piece of copper wire chasing an old dude who's trying to stab him in the blood while he mumbles about diabetes and oatmeal recipes, make sure you should put your long johns on before you turn in at nights. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. We're all screwed. Speaking of screwed, we're going to build another iron mine out here. We want to get iron mines, we want to get another nanite processor out here as well, but also, we want to get out to this Zorium. And I gotta figure out where my construction drone radius is, because at some point we're going to need to build more drones in order to reach out here, so this is pretty much it. Yeah, this is actually the raw extent of how far we can go. We could get to here. That seems reasonable. Construction drones going out there. We got to get our nanites up to +1 per hour. If we go over here to this mine and build another nanite processor, we should be able to make that happen. No, I don't want to build a laser mine ever. Speaking of which, you're not a laser mine, are you? Okay, good. We're going to drop a nanite processor just right in between you two. And then we're going to get out here to these Zorium mines, because we do have a location that can turn Zorium into food. I did change my trade mission, too. I'm trading gold for straight up for bread now. One, because we get more of it, and two, we already have a whole bunch of rice, so it's fine. 21 nanites got us some corn. Gotta get our population. That's getting our nanites up to 1 an hour got us that. Getting our population up to 100 is our next goal.
Is satisfactory. I've been authorized to provide your colony with a small reward.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Well, we don't have enough room for the immigrants, so that's off the table. We're importing bread already. Let's take the nanites, because we got a lot of stuff that we're going to want to build out here. And one of those things really sort of, at this point, I think needs to be a habitat. A skyscraper? How many people work in a mine? A lot. Takes quite a few for a nanite processor. You know what? Let's just go ahead and build a skyscraper out here. Be like, Pete, you don't even have... This takes... We got 60 nanites for completing that mission. I know that's going to take all of them. But this will give us ample personnel, because the only thing we're going to build out in this, like, exceptionally bad part of our toilet town...
From a higher level of food output.
Extend the colony and grow 6 food per hour. I don't want to, you know, nothing grows out here, lady. Look at this. Where am I supposed to grow food? You see anywhere out here that fucking food will grow? No, the map is an ocean of red. There is no food. How am I supposed to... Why are you giving me a mission to grow fucking food, lady? Immigration vessel dock brought us grow 6 food per hour. That mission is pretty much never, ever going to get done, actually. There's nowhere to grow food. Nothing will grow. Is there, like, some other variety of food that I'm overlooking? No? What about inedible crops? Can I grow wheat? Nope. Intari? Nope. Kelko spores. Do you grow out here? Nope. Xenosage? Nope. Quarry spores? Nope. Groji? None of this shit grows anywhere. We can't grow food, lady. That mission's never getting done because we can't achieve it. There's no way to grow food out here. There's no food zones. Grow food. Okay, wait, what about, can we... Oh, we could grow food all the way out here. We could grow a tiny bit of inedible food. We could actually grow... Okay, so we could grow barley. If we come all the way out here? Oh, man, fuck that. That's like the only... Okay, so we know what to look for. At least we gotta look for like little patches of... There's like occasionally is a little patch of dirt where food can be grown. Oh, okay, sure. We'll get all the way up there. Yeah, that's gonna happen. Or all the way out. You know what? Go to hell, lady. I'm not trying to build your food. I got another plan. It doesn't involve your food. Insufficient housing. You know, rumor has it that there's a construction drone that's working on some skyscrapers out here. It's what I heard through the grapevine. Skyscrapers were being built. That's what I was told. How we doing on food, actually? We have plenty of food right now. Like 20 per colonist. Our food quality is not great, though. Maybe what we should do is enhance the quality of our food. So where are all our people going to live? We got people living here. People living here and here. Gonna have some people over here. I feel like we should grow, like, the first of our pleasure structures. Let's just have it be a bar and grill. And I want to make sure that everybody is going to get the benefit of that. I want to see blue lines going everywhere. Because, like, right in the middle of town seems to be covering pretty much all our bases. It's definitely going to catch... Yeah, it's going to catch the skyscraper. Alright, so this is where entertainment structure is downtown. We're putting in a bar and grill. We're probably never going to grow 6 food per hour, but what we can do is make what little food we have as tasty as possible. 95. Maybe we try to grow food. This is such a long stretch, though. It's way out here in the asshole of nowhere. And we're going to have to build construction drone thing. This is like the closest one. And we would have to build construction drones. Actually, this one might be a little closer. But we'd have to build construction drones all the way out here. And there's nothing else out here we want. There's like no minerals, no nothing. It's just a place where food will grow. On the way out here would at least have potential... Like, I suppose we could pick up some potash. But we have to run a tunnel, like, all the way out here. That's really far. Also, don't these birds, like, I hope they're migrating somewhere for the winter. It's amazing how their species hasn't gone extinct. Those things should be dead. They look very lizardish, and I'm thinking they don't seem like the kind of critters that would do well in a cold environment. Bar mode. Now, we want bistro mode, actually, and then right next to it, we're going to build the bar. First you build the bistro, then you build the bar. Food and drink. That's how the paradigm goes. You want a little from column A and a little from column B. We're also supposed to be getting our power up. You know what? Yeah, we can upgrade you. Geothermal generator. We're getting a little low on power. All of our power here is going to be geothermal. Speaking of which, how's our air quality doing? You know what? It's holding steady at 90%. Let's upgrade these last couple intakes, though. And then we got to figure out what to do about this. We still got people coming in. We're still loading cargo. We got still a respectable supply of food. I feel like maybe we should get another trade depot in, but I want to build the mines that are going to fuel that trade depot before we do that. So let's get Zorium. And I know we could build Zorium power plants as well and convert the Zorium into power. I kind of don't want to do that. I want to convert the Zorium into exportables because we have so much geothermal power out here. We're not going to be hurting for power. We're not going to need a Zorium generator to get power. Power is covered, man. We got like 85 geothermal vents out here. We got all the power we could ever need. We already have more power than we can sort of reasonably use. What's your employment situation look like? Are you guys working in the mines? Most of your people are working, you know, exactly where we kind of want them to be working, really. You guys are starting to work in the Zorium mine. You're going to work in the Zorium mine. None of you are really going to care about your commute, because all that's relatively short. That's good. These mines take a lot of power. Mining is happening. Nanite processing also happening. You know what? Let's We're good for nanite. So we can, you know what? Now, never mind. Let's upgrade both our mine and our nanite processor here. We've got more room for our immigrants now. Are you coming in with new colonists? You are. And now we've got a source of Zorium. So I think what we've got to do next, let's add another trade hub. We're going to get another trade hub. We're going to slap this bad boy down right here. And the goal for this one is just going to be to export Zorium for, I think we get barley out of Zorium. We'll know as soon as this thing gets finished building. And then maybe we... Do we really want to go all the way out here to extend it for... It's a really, really long way. How many drone hubs are we going to have to build is the question. Because people are going to be real unhappy about having to commute out here to work in a drone hub that effectively, by the way, will also service nothing. Like, this drone hub will get us exactly jack squat out of it. And we're going to have to build like 4 drone hubs. We're going to have a bunch of people who work out here and hate life because they're living in effectively the boondocks of the colony. And there's going to be no saints nearby to help make that boondock existence more entertaining. We're not going to have a Norman Reedus and, what's his name? Patrick something out here to keep us. So we could export broccoli for Zorium. No, we're going to export broccoli for barley. That's what we're going to do. 2 trade vessels available. All trade contracts are assigned. Yeah, bring in bread and bring in barley. And what are we going to do with that barley? We're going to mill it into... oatmeal? I think we can make barley and oatmeal. We could just straight up eat the barley itself too, but we're also going to mill that into oatmeal. Maybe that's what we'll do with all this dead space out here that we're going to have a bunch of people in if we try and go grow food. I mean, I suppose we could do that. There is going to be a truckload of dead, unused space out here. If we want to capture these other 2 geothermal vents, we're probably also going to need people for that. So maybe rather than come out this way, maybe the better move is to come past these geothermal vents. We could plop a construction facility down here. Like, we could get one all the way out here. So we plop one down there. We can tag this geothermal vent on the way past. We put a bend in a colony. So we bring... And we could come out here and probably drop down like a residential structure of some variety. That seems like a, I mean, not an optimal plan, but a slightly better plan. We could also go, no, I was going to say we could go this way, but, well, we could go that way. That requires more bends. That's going to take more nanites. You know what? The hell with it. Let's just run this out here. Okay, so we're going to drop that to there. Then we do have to go up and around, so we'll put in a little curve to get us around the thing. All right, construction drones. We want this as far out as possible, so that's literally as far out as possible. And we'll get another... Is that connected? That is not connected. There we go. Oh, we ran out of nanites, that's why it's not connected. Drone's got a lot of tunnel to build. Lot of tunnel. If you're tunneling out here in the ice, by the way, keep an eye out for wild Wilford Brimleys, because he'll come running up on you. And, you know, if the guy's having a diabetic episode, he'll just slap you right in the face and be like, ah, eat everything. Where's my oatmeal? Then just punch you in the dick. More genital trauma than, I guess, is effectively... That gives us... What's our air quality? 90%. Storage? This is like the one game where our storage hasn't been completely full. We have very little food per colonist, but our food quality is fantastic. We got the bar, we got the bistro. So we're going to be getting some small happiness boost out of that. We should probably build a VR center as well. Where are my colonists? Got more coming in? More new immigrants? Why are people emigrating to this colony? That's the other question. Why does anybody want to live here? This place is a dump. It's an absolute toilet. Nobody should live here. Drop ships are still dropping. Our food storage is actually going... I say it's going down precipitously, but we're also just bringing in 11.9 per colonist. We have low food. So we do not have... We need... Okay. You're got to be highest priority, and you also need to be highest priority. We got to keep these trade hubs working at optimal efficiency. We also sort of need our Zorium remaining 0.64 per hour. We're going to need more. That's one of our food resources. We're trading that in. Maybe we overbuilt a little bit because everyone's going to be starving pretty soon. Oh, suddenly we've bounded back up to adequate. Having our trade hubs working at full efficiency seems like the solution to the problem, but this, I kind of feel like maybe bringing in more people is going to be a constant problem for us. Yes, it upgrades the efficiency of all of our other structures, but until we get this food situation sorted, I don't know as we necessarily want to do that. So, like, how far out can we build our next drone structure? All of these tiles are open and buildable. So we wouldn't have to bend the road if we drove it out here. Let's hold off for a minute and see if we can get back to, like, a food equilibrium. Also, we want to upgrade this. More Zorium. I want more. We gotta have enough Zorium to fill our export. We get 200 barley for 30 Zorium, and if we build a mill, we could grind that barley into oatmeal, which will also help. So we have 200 barley, 692 bread. We're still importing bread. 229 rice still on board. Water? Oh, holy crap, we haven't looked at water forever. Oh, we have low water. Yep, that's a problem. Pump the 22 per colonist, please. And also upgrade. And possibly build another... No, you know what? I was going to say possibly upgrade it as well. Well, we're definitely going to upgrade, but pumping the 22 per colonist, this actually is getting our water to go up. That's something I hadn't considered. An unexpected advantage of the no food being grown in the colony is that none of our... We don't use very much water. We're not, like, using water for greenhouses or anything. Our water is just like, well, we need it for drinking and, you know, like, flushing the toilet, and that's pretty much... Yeah, that's it. That's really all we're using it for. It's got all of our needs covered. There's just the two. We drink it, we flush it. Sometimes we bathe, but, you know, you don't want to walk outside wet in this climate. You go outside with a wet head in this, then you're going to have not just frostbitten, absent junk. You're not going to have a skull either, because you'll have frostbitten your brain out. Our colony population is almost to 100. How's our employment look? Do we have crime? We have crime. We almost never have crime. Well, that's what happens when we put a bar and a bistro in right next to each other. Suddenly fucking crime moves into the neighborhood. Alright then, I guess we're gonna have to get a police drone. It takes 18 nanites to build, and we don't have 18 nanites. And since one of our missions is grow food, here... We're not exactly making great strides into getting that completed either. Grow 6 food per hour. We could probably do that with a single greenhouse, really. How's the air quality, though? That's the important thing. You know, our average happiness is still 87%. Alright, let's get rid of... Let's get McGruff down here to start taking a fucking bite out of crime. McGruff the crime drone. Taking a bite out of crime with his giant mechanical reinforced titanium jaws. This is a bite out of crime you don't want. Bear it in mind, criminals. McGruff, when he takes a bite out of crime, is actually gonna bite off your limbs. The new Robo McGruff does not fuck around, man. He just straight up bites your limbs off. Be like, nope, I just ripped his leg off. How's crime look now? Still a little unacceptable. It's because of the gold mine. That's what it is. The gold is bringing in the crime. People got gold fever. We knew the gold was going to be a problem. 11 nanites to upgrade. We'll just wait. Immigration vessel docked. That brought us some more people. Now we can upgrade our police drone, get another police drone on the scene. Help McGruff continue taking bites out of RoboCrime. Is anybody unhappy with their commute, is the question. Yeah, like some of these people are real unhappy with their commute, and these guys fucking hate life. So our central core area needs more housing, huh? How much more? I don't really foresee us building a whole lot of additional structures in this area. Also, why don't you guys just move over here where the commute is more reasonable? People who work here just hate life. Where are you coming from that you're so angry? Oh, you're coming from all the way out here. Man, our cops got a real long... Suck it, pig. You guys got a real long commute, though. I suppose we could build another housing structure and sort of split the difference. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. Hey, lightning towers. We could really use more nanites. In order to get more nanites, we need more and better efficient mines. In order to do that, we got to go for the patented upgrade. Okay. I mean, they're synthesizing one nanite. I want to make sure these guys... Yeah, see, this nanite processor actually doesn't have enough metals to process. So if we're going to upgrade anything, what we should be upgrading are our mines so that we can get more metals faster. Mines first, nanite processor second, then, seems to be the rule. How many people have you got working in this mine? Effectively not enough. I'm going to upgrade you to get you the bonus efficiency. Trade vessel arrived, got another 250 bread. Upgrades are in progress. Keep both of the nanite processors processing nanites at all times. That's the goal. Nanite processors need to be processing.
I have a request for you from the inhabitants of the colony.
Win a referendum. Well, that shouldn't be too terribly hard, because surprisingly, our happiness is actually quite nice. 85%. People love what we're doing out here. I don't want to build a lightning tower close to anything, really. Is this going to cover everything? Yeah, that's good enough. Go build that lightning tower out there. Turns out people don't like it when you let them get hit by lightning. What a surprise. As a mayor, that was one thing that I was shocked to learn. To be like, really? People don't like it? Like hit by lightning, huh? I would never have thought that. Speaking of which, rationing or water rationing? Nah, we don't need any of that stuff.
Recall, the Constitution guarantees your
yeah, I know how it
right
works.
to vote on their colony governor.
Don't
Looks
also
like that
still
time is upon us again.
don't care at all. There was a policy I came in here. I want drone auto repair. Requires a research center before we can get that. Well, shit. We don't have enough population to support a research center. We also probably don't have enough food to support a whole lot more population. We're down to 13.8 per colonist. Like, we're getting to about peak efficiency with what we can... It feels like we got to focus all the rest of our efforts into actually getting out here and growing food. So the whole trade... I thought we would run a colony that was just based on trade, but it turns out the whole trade thing... no, it's like a temporary fix while you wait long enough to actually get everything you need to just build all the way out here to this ridiculous end of the world and start growing food. So where does the food growing area start? Like, where's the closest place we could grow food? Roughly here. Broccoli grows best, huh? Because, I mean, shit, of course it does. You know what? No, I'm not fucking growing broccoli. I don't care. I am not growing broccoli. Rice grows okay. Melons grow like shit. Quinoa does not grow well. I mean, rice grows okay. Alright, rice it is. 6.2 rice per hour. We do better. Oh, 6.2 is about the best we can do. So if we go here, we'll get 6.2 rice per hour. So we need to be along this line. So now we got to connect that. We're going to need so many nanites even to get a tunnel out here. And also, people are going to hate living out here. They're going to hate it. I mean, we've got this place in here, and people already hate living here. I don't want to build an outpost, though. I'm going to build a habitat, just like a... Oh, you know what we should do if people are angry about... We can just upgrade one of our... This place is full, but we can get rid of our commute penalty simply by letting more people live in this dump. Like, we can't upgrade this and we can't upgrade the lander, but we can get more people that live in this habitat. That's all we need to do. Trade vessels bringing in food. Immigration vessels are docking to bring more colonists to eat that food. Damn greedy-ass colonists. Constant demand and clamor. Oh, we need food to shove into our ravenous maws because we don't want our children to die of starvation. You know what, you greedy-ass kids? Screw those kids. I need that food. No, you know what? Go ahead and feed that kid, because I'm going to go Chris Evans on him anyway and wind up eating your baby. It's okay. You eat it. Yeah, it's fine. It'll be okay. So this upgraded our capacity to 54. Did that get rid of our commute problem? Like, did people just move? More or less. No, I mean, it's still there. Because people are still coming into these two jobs from way that... Just move over here, though. I'm creating housing opportunities for you over here. Just move.
I think you're on track.
People are slowly moving. Yeah, of course I am.
Here's the feedback I've compiled from your citizens.
They're real angry about the fact that some of them have like 12-hour commutes. It seems reasonably understandable, I suppose. Also, the fact that these people have no entertainment or recreation at all. All they can do is go and toil in the mines and then go home to their skyscrapers at night. Do I feel bad about it? I mean, I don't think bad is the right word. I don't feel bad about it. Do I feel inconvenienced by it? That seems like the more correct adjective. I'm inconvenienced by the troubles of my people. So just keep building those till we either run out of nanites or you run out of powered construction drone range. Also, I feel sorry for the poor bastards who got to work out here, by the way. And you know what? In fact, this is like low priority. Put like one person out here. We don't care how quickly this drone does this. Because we're going to need to build tunnels faster than we're making nanites anyway. Nanite processor, you have no metals to process. What about you? You also have no metals to process. These mines, guys, really need to be working here. 60% efficiency? 50% efficiency? You guys got to get these efficiency numbers up here at the mines. I'll start cracking the whip. Now maybe I see a compelling reason to build a laser mine. Food storage is not good. Our colonists are eating... we could institute rationing, I suppose. That will lower our overall food consumption, but it will also make our colonists very unhappy. Well, we had low food for a split second, and then a trade ship landed and brought us a bunch of food. These both are set to fill, right? Yeah, we want these things working as fast as possible. He's going to bring in... Come on, trade ship descends. Trade ship brings in a bunch of food. Okay, colony is happy. Low food is... But the fact that we got a low food warning means that we're bringing in food more slowly than we're consuming it now. Like, our consumption has finally outpaced our production. That's bad. So we're going to have to build another construction drone thing out here. And, again, we want to put the priority on that to, like, don't worry about working out here necessarily. Like, we're going to send one dude. You live in the butthole of the colony, so please only send, like, one dude out here. No unhappy workers. I can't imagine these people appreciate their commute. This is a drive. Like, I actually genuinely feel sorry for Mary Sue Fisher and... What's your name? Mylan Bello out here. You guys got the short end of the stick. You really did. This is a shitbox job, and I'm sorry. You guys got a bad job. Look at your commute. It's insane. And the people who work out here, I mean, fuck it. These guys might as well be living in Siberia. Air quality alert. Whoa! Ho. Where is this? Air quality out here is absolutely... Are Zorium mines just, like, horribly polluting? Or something? Yeah, we're gonna slap in a level 3 intake here.
Your citizens seem happy with your performance, and I think you have a good chance to win this referendum.
Except for the ones that are dying of black lung. They're less happy than the rest of the colonists, but, you know, still, they're gonna vote for you anyway, because you're the only guy on the ticket. That's what happens when you run unopposed, Pete. It's real easy to get elected. Running unopposed, very easy to get elected. We've got our nanite production up to 2 per hour. Okay, so we're gonna put... There is actually no worker out here. Somebody needs to do it, though. Like, we need one worker out here. I will set it to low efficiency, but we're still gonna need a worker. Sincerely, though, we're gonna... Oh, you know what? Here, go, no drones in range, huh? Pretty sure... Yeah, it's definitely in range. Is it because we don't have a worker? I don't want to set this to, like, high priority or fill. I just want one person to come out here and do the job. Low food. How soon until the dropships come in with food? Yeah, the gap between the food warning and the delivery is steadily widening. We got to get out here and start growing food. Somebody come out here and work, please. Not acquiring workers. I'm aware it's not acquiring workers, in fact. That's actually a very bad thing, and I'm trying to figure out why. What they're telling me is I'm going to have to build a... Okay, fine. Here's what we'll do. If we're going to build an outpost. What if we split the difference between these two jobs? These people will go to both... Okay, they'll go to both places and not be absolutely furious about it. You have 2 workers. I really need just anybody at all to work out here. So let's set that to normal priority. Growing out here to get this damn food is real inconvenient. Very... Okay, you know what? The colony administrators are making my life difficult. That's all it is. Colony administrators. Blame it all on the administration. It's clearly their fault. Why are you trying to make me grow food out here, you jerks? Pete, go grow food in the desert. And I'm like, well, you know, it's kind of a pain in the dick, but okay, the desert is still fertile. I'm like, wow, Pete actually managed to grow food in the desert. Now let's fuck with him a little bit. We asked him to do the impossible, and he actually did it. What can we do that's more ridiculous? Oh, here you go. Grow food in a polar ice cap. I hate my job. And this episode is over. If you enjoyed it, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Support really does mean a lot. If you'd like to see what poor son of a bitches eventually wind up getting stuck out here working in the ass into nowhere, might consider subscribing as well. Post new episodes of Aven Colony every single day. Right now, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon.